There have been big waves in the national budget bill caused by a small provision. It appears the provision is there to make it harder to hold the government in contempt of court. To discuss more on this topic, we welcome Robert McWhirter, constitutional law expert. Welcome back. Thank you very much for being here.
Good to be here.
Okay, so what does this provision amount to? In essence, it almost feels like it is written in some sense to benefit the Trump administration?
Oh, yes, that's the idea.
Okay.
It's kind of a sleight of hand. They're not saying that we're going to get rid of the power of a judge to do nationwide injunctions. What we're doing is changing a little bit Rule 65C that says you have to post a bond before you get that injunction for the value of the loss of whatever the injunction causes if you end up losing your ask for the injunction. So it in essence wipes it out because who can afford a $1 billion bond on a trade issue if you're bringing that to court and asking for the injunction of what the administration is doing, let's say on trade or whatever else.
So is it appropriate to you that this would be in a massive budget bill?
Absolutely not. In fact, in the Senate, there's this thing called the Byrd Rule, named after Robert Byrd, not Larry Byrd, who was the Boston Celtics, but Robert Byrd, senator from West Virginia. And what it says is that a provision that is not related to the budget doesn't go into the budget rules, which is a simple vote, but then should be decided by the Senate with a normal vote, which allows for filibuster and 60 votes. So I think this kind of thing could be knocked out just on that basis, but that's the game that's going on right now.
I hate to ask you a basic question because we don't have a lot of time, but can you just remind viewers what due process is and why it's so vital in our Constitution?
Well, due process is the process that you are due. It used to be called the law of the land in Magna Carta. And it's what it says is that everybody has a right to expect a process like, oh, if you're charged with a crime, you're advised of the crime, and you have a right to a lawyer. All these rights that happen, and everybody has a right to that, including people who are in the country without documentation.
So what do you make of this strategy and this approach? I mean, this is something that we know things are always political, but in a sense to put this into a bill or attempt to and have something related to the Constitution in a budget bill, is this just political strategy?
Well, if it is, it's not very good strategy because everybody catches it. Now, unless, of course, we're worried about things in that bill that we're not catching, this is the kind of thing that raises a flag, and it was just put in there because they're trying to perpetuate this argument that they're somehow being treated unfairly by this injunction process. The administration is not. And the injunctions are being issued by judges that were appointed by Trump himself as well as other judges. It is more a comment on the lack of quality of their constitutional positions than any secret cabal of judges trying to block the administration.
If the Senate were to decide this provision should remain and President Trump goes on and signs it, is this something that will, without question, be challenged in the courts?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So it actually ends up going to the U.S. Supreme Court to say whether this statute to limit the power of the court is constitutional.
Okay, and we cannot predict in any way what the Supreme Court would do.
That's real reading tea leaves if we want to go there.
Right. Well, so when you're looking at it right now, what are you thinking about? Do you think that the Senate will act, especially now that this has become so public, will the Senate say, let's not make any more trouble for ourselves in something that really should be related to budget and not necessarily protecting a particular administration?
I think so, and because, look, the House sent it over with this very careful compromise between basically the Republicans to appease the members that wanted more deficit hawks, and they want that package to come out. This is a throwaway. This is just nothing to do with the budget. So I think that they can get rid of this without offending this delicate balance that they have, if they can keep that balance together.
As we wrap up here, briefly, what are your concerns generally about something like this? When you hear about this, are you thinking, okay, as you said, it's a little awkward, not the best approach, but if something like this does advance, does it give future administrations the idea, we can try this too, and let's test the Supreme Court over and over again?
Oh, absolutely. And what the underlying problem here is this is just part of an attack on the courts because they don't like what the courts are ruling. Well, you know, when you're the administration, when you're out of power, you're always complaining about that, and they complained about Joe Biden the same way. So sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander in these things, and that's what you'd always keep in mind.
Okay. Bob McWhirter, thank you.
My pleasure.